This is how you win an Amongus game. No rule, just pure skill. I went down to fake admin swipe card, and I sabotaged comms. The reason I did this was because no one could see the taskbar go up or down, so they didn't know if I faked it or not. But this came also with a fake sabotage, but it's worth it not getting kicked in the first round. I let him trap myself in medbay. You may think this is weird, but I went into security to see if anyone was near cams or on cams. No one was on cams right now. I went out. I let him sabotage lights. The second best sabotage. The best is comms if you use it correctly. I wanted hide the camera to not seem suspicious. I faked the security wire task. Kind of risky as normally people notice that that's the last one. It doesn't seem like I've done any, but yeah. When I closed the door to security and then my teammate killed. It was quite a dumb kill. I vented in when I realised I should have reported it, so I did report it. This is great. They're arguing. This gives me one step closer to my perfect victory. I give the most basic information to where the kill was, and nobody noticed. It was me and Rose in there when it got killed. Banana was getting confused. I tried to say that I'd watch him do a task, to try and gain him as my pawn. I thought my plan was working, as the game ended in a skip. I closed cafeteria doors, so my kill cooldown would go down. Then I stood by Banana and watched him leave the lobby. This ruined my chances of getting a pawn right now, but I would try and get one later. I went followed Rose, my teammate, and then they left. In my opinion, right now, I thought Rose would have threw the game, as he's not acting very unsuspicious. He's ruining most of my plans. I sabotaged most of the doors so no one could come my side. I tried to look for any kills, but there are none. No one was on cams. I didn't bother checking the vent, which was kinda dumb, but I sabotaged lights and I was going over to see if anyone was coming over.
So, if you don't mind my asking, why do you keep checking your watch?
Because I'm curious.
You've won. Great. I killed him. I vented away. Stayed in the vent for a bit. Saw brown and black there, and then a dead body was reported. I decided to try a new technique I had been thinking of for ages. Rose normally stays away from the crowd, so I said he saw me do trash. This wouldn't have worked if anyone was in storage, but the whisk I was room to take. I was now under the radar, first step of my plan. Brown had numerous votes. People were suspecting him. This is great. I sabotaged lights, but purple and black were going together. This ruined my plan to take out one of them. Purple was a detective of this lobby, so I had to take care of him soon. I closed the doors to lower engine, trying to find time to escape and find someone else to kill. I closed the doors to storage. Blue got on. I didn't kill him though. I tried to manipulate him into thinking I was safe by not killing him. Also, it wasn't a very good place to kill, as there are no exits, without them being busy. Brown called a meeting. This would only put him at more risk. Brown accused Purple. I defended Purple, hoping that he'd trust me a little bit more. It was a tie. Brown didn't get voted out, but he was sure bound to quickly. Closed cafeteria doors, let my co-kill down. Go to ease. Now I closed most doors around it, which would normally cause everyone to go into a bit of panic, and my cooldown was fully down. I let it fake the task in the order it's meant to be faked in. This put my suspicion low down, and they saw me coming out of electrical, and doing it in shields. This would have made them able to think I was safe. Quickly sabotaged lights, and then I went over. They all came out, sadly. I went up here, and I waited. Went on cams a little bit to see like a detective. This was a blunder. I went off cams so I could sabotage, making it look like I was on cams. I closed the door though, making sure nobody went past and saw me there. In cafeteria, I sabotaged lights. I walked down engine. Turns out my teammate did a Viper kill. I didn't see it until Black went in there. It disappeared, but you managed to report it. What I did looked very suspicious, so I tried to clear it up by saying I didn't see it at first. I genuinely didn't see it, though. He suspected Rose. I had to quickly say I don't know to not seem suspicious, but I did defend him. He had already voted for Brown, though,
Taking her
so
into custody under suspicion of being
I knew
the
I had to
second
kill him
Kira.
quickly. Sabotage of lights, perfect to buy time. I fixed it. Locked someone in Warangid, one went on cam to seem not that suspicious, and I went out doing that. Warangid had finally had its time. That's how I won, without being suspected once.